I don't know about you, Peter, but my goosebumps are goosebumping.
It is main event time. And there is Machete Brown, the challenger, straight out of San Quentin Penitentiary. And this behemoth is yelling at everybody in the front row. He realizes the opportunity in front of him. The All-Star Wrestling Trans-Canada Heavyweight Championship could be going back behind bars with Machete if he can defeat the main attraction, Shawn Murphy, tonight in the West Langley Hall.
I can't wait. This guy is championship material, and if he's able to capture the gold, he can bring it back to jail, right? And trade it for some cigarettes or something.
I shudder to think what a Machete Brown reign would look like here in All-Star Wrestling. Of course, 1 week ago we saw him battle the Chatterbox all over Chilliwack. He spilled out into the street. Machete Brown, he was the victor, I suppose, in a sense, in that brawl. No official winner was declared, but Machete Brown has obviously impressed everybody here in All-Star Wrestling. He has earned a championship opportunity.
And we'll see if he makes the most out of this.
And what would it mean at this stage of Machete Brown's career, the veteran, to grab gold here tonight in Langley?
This guy is an absolute unit, and it's going to take everything from the ASW Trans-Canada Heavyweight Champion to stop him.
And Machete just will not stop yelling at this capacity crowd here in Langley.
He can't let the fans get to him. He's got a huge, massive opportunity in front of him. He's got to make the most out of it. He has to.
And look at the scowl on the face of Machete Brown.
Look at the size of this man. How much do you think he weighs?
Got to be north of 300 for sure.
Here comes the champ.
A member of the West Coast Heavies who just successfully retained their tag team championships. Will they be able to go 2 for 2 on the night?
I don't hear anybody chanting heavy for this guy.
Well, in what condition will the main attraction be in after that hellacious bout with the Cowboy James Storm last week?
I mean, that's a good point, Peter. That was a hell of a battle, a hell of a contest, a hell of an encounter. But he was able to escape with the ASW Trans-Canada Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, but it wasn't without controversy. Of course, at the end of that match, it was Todd Quality with that championship in hand hit the head of the Cowboy James Storm, resulting in a victory for the main attraction. But afterwards, there was dissension within the ranks. Shawn Murphy said that, hey, I can do this all by myself. Sent Todd Quality away, sent Matt Bronson away, sent Lance Skulls away, and of course you see here tonight Shawn Murphy entering by himself. Are there fractures emerging in the heavy camp?
Well, I have to say, it looks like he can do everything on his own. Does he even need the heavies?
The following contest is your challenger, freshly released from San Quentin Penitentiary, weighing in at 255 pounds, he is Machete! That's 300 pounds, Logan! Get it right! And his opponents, representing the West Coast Heavies.
That's right.
From Kingston, Ontario, by way of Davenport, Iowa. Weighing in at 228 pounds, he is the only All-Star Wrestling Heavyweight Champion to be trained by Seth freaking Rollins. And he is the longest reigning champion in All-Star Wrestling today. He is the main attraction.
Referee Jesse Walker showing Machete what it is all about. Anticipation is in the air as he lifts the title. Murphy defends against Machete in moments. Bell has rung, main event starting, and Murphy automatically with a waistlock from behind, but Machete, the veteran, goes to the ropes to force Murphy to break the hold. Davin, what is the strategy for Murphy in this match?
Well, Murphy's clearly the faster man, the younger man. So he's going to look to really use that athleticism and I suppose the arrogance and the confidence that he has to put away Machete for good. Machete is a lot older. He is in his veteran years, and he really needs to catch up if he's going to have any chance battling the ASW Trans-Canada Heavyweight Champion.
And if you are Machete, if you are the veteran looking across at a younger opponent in the peak of his career, how do you wrestle that title away and bring it back behind bars?
I would use my size. Look at him. He's an absolute unit. He's huge. He's massive. And he needs to use his strength and stop playing this chain wrestling
look at
game.
that.
Look at this, though.
Well, Machete
I gotta say, that was impressive.
has been in the gym all week, understands the opportunity in front of him here, and looks to ground the main attraction. And to your point, Shawn Murphy probably expected Machete to be a brawler, to turn this into a fight, but Machete trying to keep it as a wrestling match to show Shawn Murphy that all of his experience is going to pay off here, and Machete trying to out-wrestle the champion right here in the center of the ring in West Langley Hall to prove that he is the best. And this vice grip of Machete trying to be broken here by the main attraction as he attacks the hands, goes to the gut, but Machete, look at that, just drilled through the main attraction, sent him to the canvas.
This could either be the smartest thing that Machete could do or the absolute dumbest, because he's definitely catching Shawn Murphy off guard with his attempt at chain wrestling. But Shawn Murphy is going to catch up to this very quickly.
Machete shouting at Shawn Murphy, and Murphy just leapt into him.
Now he can't play the size game here. Shawn Murphy is smaller than Machete.
Well, he is heavy.
That's true.
Murphy, a true student of the game. Look at that, showing that quickness.
There we go.
Left forearm shiver, send Machete to the corner, realizing the power of Shawn Murphy. And now Machete almost just got lulled into that one.
He used the momentum to his advantage there.
Big drop kick.
This is what happens when you try to out-wrestle the ASW Trans-Canada Heavyweight Champion.
Murphy now on the outside, goes to the midsection, staggers Machete. Now Shawn going up top. What could he be looking for here?
Oh, the attraction just showed the world why he is indeed goes by that moniker.
And Shawn Murphy stunning Machete with that shotgun drop kick from the top rope. And the big man is down.
But that's what you have to do, Peter. You have to make sure that you do whatever it takes to get the bigger man off his feet.
Could be going for a pedigree here. Taught to him by Seth freaking Rollins, but Machete was able to reverse it, and now could be looking to catapult Shawn Murphy, and I believe his face just hit with that steel on the outside beyond the protective turnbuckle.
He hit hard.
And now Machete, clobbers to the back.
See, this is what he has to do. This is what Machete has to do.
And Machete now off the ropes, building a head of steam, and almost took the head of Shawn Murphy off.
He almost decapitated him with that shot. But that's exactly what I said earlier. He has to do this. He has to use his size, he has to use his brute force, and he has to use his strength if he has any shot at defeating Shawn Murphy.
And Murphy is feeling the heavy hands of Machete Brown on his chest at the moment. And, oh my gosh!
Oh, God!
Can you imagine what that feels like?
I don't want to, Peter.
A man trying to chop right through him. And now Murphy.
There we go.
Showing some desperation here. And Machete going right to the eyes. And Murphy now sent into the buckle hard.
With velocity. And this is exactly the fire and the type of violence that Machete has to resort to if he has any chance of becoming the champion here tonight.
Into the cover. Quickly, do we have a new champion? Jesse Walker says 2.
That was close.
And now Machete grounding and pounding all over the main attraction here.
Those huge ham hocks just landing on the temple. That's gotta hurt, Peter.
And Machete doesn't want to get disqualified here and throw his opportunity out the window.
Well, this is a championship match. I don't think referee Jesse Walker is going to call it off because of a closed fist.
Well, I should certainly hope not. And Murphy now trying to get back up here.
Now, this is a mistake here by Machete, talking to the fans.
Well, I don't know what animus Machete has for every crowd that he encounters, but he is taking it out on Shawn Murphy right now with a back suplex. And Murphy is feeling that lower back.
Well, from what I've seen, there's genuine hostility that Machete has for every single human being. And if he can channel all that into Shawn Murphy, I think he's got a clean shot at winning the title.
Well, very rarely do we see Shawn Murphy in this kind of situation where he is just manhandled and physically dissected. But Machete is looming over him at the moment. Now on the back, rear chin lock, switching it up the grip here. And now just using that massive frame to lay down on the main attraction. He is a long way away from that red bottom rope.
Well, I asked you before, how much do you think that guy weighs? And you said north of 300 pounds, and all 300 pounds are being pressed on the back of the champion.
Is certainly feeling every bit of it right now, and he might be going out. We got a 1.
I think it's over.
There's a 2, one more, and we've got a new champion, and Shawn Murphy somehow keeps the hand up.
He's still alive.
Trying to use that heavy energy here to break the hold. And now does off the ropes. Murphy with the head of steam and got caught. Got caught by Machete. Drilled to the canvas.
Just when I didn't think the cardio would hold up for Machete, he continually surprises us here.
Oh, that's a surprise there. I think it's a mistake. I don't want to question the strategy, but Machete could have went for a pin there. Murphy is still down, but look at this. As Machete scales the ropes, look like King Kong on the Empire State Building.
I think you're right, Peter. This could be either a big mistake or it was a big mistake.
Machete went for it all, that big elbow drop off the top, and Shawn Murphy rolled out of the way, and this is Shawn Murphy's opportunity to get back in the match.
And we are now in the championship minutes of this contest. Shawn Murphy needs to get back to his feet and see what he can make out of the room that he's given himself here after avoiding that big elbow from the top rope.
How much did that elbow take out of Machete? We are at a count of 8 here. There's a 9, and Machete is up, back to his feet first. I am shocked. Murphy, though, in the corner, gave him a back elbow. That's going to create a little bit more space, and a big boot sends Machete back again. Now Murphy perched up top here, looking for a big double axe handle. That sent the big man down.
That'll create a little bit more distance. That's exactly what he needs.
And Murphy could be looking to tune up the band here in the corner.
Well,
Murphy,
where is his band? His band, the West Coast Heavies, are nowhere to be seen.
well, they're in the heavy section celebrating a victory, and oh my goodness! Referee Jesse Walker
I can't say that he didn't deserve that.
deserved it for what? And Machete now kicked by Murphy. Another kick. Machete, and a stomp!
There it is, courtesy
1
of his teacher,
2
Seth
3,
freaking Rollins.
and the count could continue, but there's no official. And now Murphy trying to wake up Jesse Walker, the honorary heavy. And of course it was an accident. Oh, but the low blow from behind.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
And now Machete with Murphy in hand, lifting him up, drilling him down to the canvas. But there's no official to count.
I think we could have a new champion here. We need a new referee to be sent to the ring.
Well, already we've seen Tommy get hurt in an earlier match and return, and will the same have to happen for Jesse? I don't know.
Is there referee insurance? How many refs we got?
Machete going back to the top. He could be looking for that elbow again.
It didn't work the first time.
Wait a minute, here comes Todd Quality. I guess the party hadn't started after all. Here comes Bronson
There's his band. Look at that.
with a nunchuck. And he just chucked the head of Machete, who fell down.
I knew the heavies wouldn't disappoint Shawn Murphy, but here's the thing. I think Shawn could have done this himself. He already retained the title if it wasn't for Machete knocking out Jesse Walker.
Pedigree!
There it is.
Slips him over.
There we go.
Waking up the ref into the cover. 1, 2, 3. From his friends, the main attraction retains for the second week in a row.
Well, that's 2 matches and 2 weeks in a row that he had to rely on the West Coast Heavies to help him in a championship encounter. I'm starting to doubt whether he can at all do this on his own.
So we gotta address a little bit of an elephant in the room. Pop it in there. You see, the West Coast Heavies seem to have a bit of a rift. I don't know, it's that, right? I don't know. You're supposed to go, oh. Thank you. Now, the West Coast Heavies, the tag team, is always united. Now, Shawn, I ask you this. Will you join us again? Yes!
Well, thanks for the help. And I wouldn't really consider us just friends. I would say we're more family. And I would consider you, and I know I kind of broke Lance's heart, but I would consider him and yourselves brothers. But I don't know if it's how they do it in Abbotsford, or Chilliwack, or here in Langley. But brothers don't shake hands. Brothers gotta hug.
Well, the family is back together, it seems.
You watch this and I sure do about. Now, and the heavies are reunited. April 4th in my hometown of Abbotsford. Heavy Mania 2.
Well, I have to say, Peter, these three look as united as ever. And if you ask me, I have to say that all three of them together is going to rule the world right here in ASW.
For Logan Hunter, Sayuri Namba, and Davin Tong, I am Peter Brown. Thank you so much for watching. This has been ASW. Everybody wants to rule the world.